Don't Believe Anymore was one of the few albums that was actually complete when I went into the recording of Sidewalk. And in fact, I sang it, I think, in Sydney. It was one of the few vocals that was finished. And at the time, our guitarist was Bob Kretschmer, and he'd been working with us for a little while, but I didn't really have any close friends in the band. It was interesting because I sang this song, and I think the guys were kind of hanging around in the studio, in the control room, and I didn't talk to any of them at the time about the song. It was probably a couple of years later when I decided to co-write with Bob, and in fact we became very close. We shared a house in Erskineville, and we wrote there a lot of things, including the Ballet Boxes and Measure for Measure and Man of Colours eventually. So we did a lot of work together, we spent a lot of time together, and it was during that time Bob said to me, I don't know whether you know, but when you walked in and sang Don't Believe Anymore in the studio, I knew there was something dreadful going on in your life. And the thing about it was, that was a very interesting comment, because all the way through I thought I'd gone to such pains not to write myself into my own songs, to in fact scrupulously avoid that. So when Bob said that he'd reacted immediately to it in that way, I was actually very surprised.